Hey y'all, this is Elle. Thank you so much for dropping by my channel. Y'all see the title, so let's go ahead and get into the video. Y'all already know I at least have an earring almost every time that's gonna try me, so this is gonna be the one. I don't know why, but it's gonna try me, so just ignore it like I'm trying to do. Anyway, y'all, so on the second to last episode that has aired of To Catch a Beautician, it showed this woman whose twin sister did her hair. She wanted her to give her a Beyoncé-inspired hairstyle. And so the way that she was going to have it to be supposedly achieved was through having a little bit of leave out and a sew-in. Okay, seems simple enough. Well, to me, sew-ins and all that stuff, that's easy. I don't really bleach and all that stuff. I mean, I don't want to do that to my own hair. I do want to eventually do an ombre situation with kind of the colors that I saw them use, but like a for real, like all the way ombre. I don't want it to be splotchy and patchy and all that stuff. But that's beside the point. I'm just saying. But yeah, so I think the woman's name was Sha'Ree. And so she came in and was explaining what happened. Y'all, her sister did the sew-in. While the sew-in was in, unless I'm not understanding what was said, apparently this heifer relaxed and bleached the leave out at the same exact time. And the weave. And I'm just like, who does any of that? I do not understand. So everybody confused. They're looking like, what you mean? Like, I'm done. I can't. You mean to tell me that she relaxed your hair and bleached your hair and the weave while it was all attached to your head at the same time instead of doing it separate like you're supposed to? And anybody who knows anything about bleaching hair and dyeing and all that other stuff, if you're going to relax your hair, you're not supposed to do chemical interactions within a certain amount of time. This heifer did all of this and it hadn't even been 24 hours. Like right at the same time, all of this stuff was going on. Especially if you're going to use bleach, that's very, very damaging, and it does the most to your hair anyway. You can be going all the way through. I don't know how this woman still has hair. Like, her hair is still thick. She still has hair. But what happened was, after like 2 days, her hair like fell out. Like the part that had gotten bleached, because I guess she was trying to make it so that the roots were dark and then it kind of went up into the bleached part. So yeah, they showed pictures and I was like, well, I mean, I kind of can see it, but it's not like as you know, harsh as I would have thought it would have been with all that her hair went through in that moment. Y'all, so I'm just really still reeling from the fact that this woman did all of this while she was sitting there. Like, who even, I'm trying to understand who thinks of this. This don't even make no sense. Now, to add insult to injury, her sister has been to beauty school 3 times and dropped out 3 times. I'm not understanding what was the problem. And she acts as if doing hair is her passion. So it's like, if that's something that you really want to do, why can't you follow through? It does not even take that long to achieve this. Even if you have a really busy schedule, meaning you have a family and all this other stuff, you can go part-time. And when you go full-time, it's just like 9 months. Like, I'm just saying, I was just so confused. I was just like, I don't understand. And it's not like she didn't have the money. From what we've heard, that's not even what the situation is. I know for a lot of people, it might be the fact that they can't get assistance. But I have friends who've gone. I have a couple of friends who are in right now. One of my friends, after she has her baby, she's going to go and complete that because she right now is considered to be a kitchen beautician, and she's amazing, y'all. Amazing. I just don't really like anybody in my head. I've had traumatic experience before as an adult now. Now, when I was a child and my mama took me to this woman who we've always referred to as Miss Kelly, that woman always did our hair, and it stayed looking amazing from the time she did it until the time my mama was ready to take it down. But yeah, I just do my hair. I don't have time. Everybody ain't, you know, everybody ain't gonna do right. And I know of people who will literally sit up there and chop off some hair or do some damage to somebody's hair because they are jealous of these people's hair and all this other stuff. Like, I've had this literally happened to me, y'all. Okay, I'm trying not to I'm trying not to black out. Y'all, I was literally on the school bus in elementary school. This has still traumatized me, and it still sticks with me to this day. Y'all, to make a long story short, I was on the bus. I was almost home, and I drifted off to sleep. I was tired. Y'all don't understand. I'm one of those kids that comes from a background of we had to get bused to school. I lived out in the country. It took over an hour to get to school by the time they, got us there most of the time. So anyway, by the time in the evening, it's even longer because we got to sit there and wait at various schools and all this other stuff for other students or whatever. Y'all, I'm tired, dog tired, because I already have to get up early in the morning to do that. Even though I got all of my sleep, it is just a lot that you have to go through just to prepare to get to the school. So anyway, y'all, the bus is on the way to my house. We are literally on my road, which is like 9 miles from when you turn down the road to start coming down to my house or whatever. So for whatever reason, I fell asleep. I guess I was exhausted, tired. I mean, they work you out of school too. But anyway, I'm tired. Y'all, some tell me to wake up. I wake up and there's a girl who has my ponytail in her hand and she has scissors in her hand about to cut my hair. I was so done. Like I've already told y'all before, any of y'all who followed me for a while, who've been subscribed to me for a while, you already know that I've already told y'all that people have always complimented me and my sister because we have naturally thick hair. We don't even have to do anything special. It's just genes. It just is what it is. And people have been jealous of us. There have been most people, they live for our hair, but there have been a few people who would try us and say little stuff like, oh, that must be weave because our hair was long and thick and all this other stuff. It was just ignorant stuff. And it's like, really? You that mad that you a bald head scallywag? Oh, okay. And I mean, like I said, we didn't have to put no special potions in our head for the hair to grow and to be thick. It's just genes. In a lot of cases for people, it's just genes. Nothing special was happening, but I do know of things that you can do to thicken it up and things that you could do to clean your scalp and do all that or whatever. But I just did not understand the hate. Literally woke up to somebody trying their best not to wake me up, and they were trying to cut my hair. If I hadn't woke up when I did, I would have had my hair chopped off. Like, I was livid. Ever since then, I do not go to sleep on road trips. I didn't go to sleep. I was dog tired. The only time I did fly, I'm talking about I was sick and tired. Like, I was sick because it was during that time. Any of y'all who's been around, y'all know I had a time where I would go to work, they'll have the air blowing in my face, lost my voice. All like the absolute most was going on. I kept losing my voice, and then it would eventually kind of switch over into me being sick and hoarse, and my voice is gone 1 minute and it's halfway here the next. It was bad. So I flew home sick, and I'm tired. Like, I'm dog tired. When you're sick, you need to get as much rest as you can. So I'm sick. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's just too much. But I didn't go to sleep. I'm always paranoid that I'm going to miss something or somebody going to try me. Definitely scared that somebody's going to try me again. And I've been traumatized ever since I was a child behind that. And that's crazy. I shouldn't have ever had that experience to happen to me because somebody was hating. It was a bald head scallywag. It was a heifer who hair couldn't grow, and for whatever reason. But it's like, why are you mad at me because I have hair? Like, that's stupid to me. But anyway, y'all, back to this. Y'all, so that woman has hair. I don't even understand how she still has hair. Her hair is still thick. Her hair is still there outside of whatever blonde pieces that fell out after like a couple of days. And so she ended up, I guess, submitting whatever she needed to do to get on this show. So they've already shown the story. So then Tamar comes out with Johnny, and she looks up and she sees Tamar. A lot of people try to read Tamar. A lot of people try to come at Tamar. A lot of people don't like Tamar, but a whole lot more of us love Tamar. I love Tamar. I will call her out when she's wrong, but people really do love her. And that woman saw her, and then she like turned to the side and was just like, and she was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And she was like, it's you. And that girl kept turning to the side, like trying not to cry. People don't, I was like, oh my gosh. That was a genuine moment. Like, she lives for her. And so she ended up hugging her and all this other stuff. So then they went over again what happened. And she was just like, what? Like, everybody is dumbfounded. Everybody is just tired. Everybody's just like, what you mean? She put relaxer and bleach on your head and did the sew-in. All of this was all on your head at the same time. What you mean? So anyway, this is when we found out the sister has not completed beauty school, and she's been 3 times. She has a problem with following through on just about everything in life. And she ended up actually moving to Atlanta. She is a brand ambassador, and her sister did not take that well. They have not talked to each other in a few weeks, and their relationship has been strained ever since she messed her hair up anyway. And she wants to have that bond back because she said they used to be very, very close. And basically when one did one thing, the other one was right there. So it was easier for her to function, so to speak. Y'all, it just gets to the point where they're like, okay, why is she not following through? What is going on? And, you know, Tamar, since she is a sister, she was like, look, a lot of this stuff is bigger than just her messing up her hair. As to why they're not talking. And that's true. That's true. Like, she just feels like, you know, she ended up telling everybody that, you know, she felt a certain type of way. Y'all, anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. So the day comes where they're trying to lure her into the place, and they're talking to her and showing her clients that they've looked up, and then they end up showing her sister. And so she was like, well, I don't know what happened to her hair. Where's the blonde? I don't even understand what's going on. So it just gets to the point where she's trying to act oblivious to why her hair looked like that. And in a way, I kind of feel like she was very serious in not knowing what happened to her hair and not really understanding what was going on. Y'all, I was tired. So Tamar and the sister come out, and she was just like, they immediately got into an argument. It was bad. Like, they had to tell them, like, calm down. All right, now, y'all, I know y'all feeling some type of way, but woo, y'all doing a lot. And she was like, look what you did to my hair. I was like, oh my gosh, no, not her. I like the way you do that right there. And all of that. People kill me when they say her, there, orange, screet, and all that stuff. That kills me. I don't know why. But anyway, I have my own slang and things too. So, I mean, I can't really talk, but that be killing me. Y'all, so I got into it a little bit, and, you know, the sister ended up saying to her that, you know, she misses their relationship, and, you know, she does miss her and all this other stuff. Y'all, eventually get to the point where Johnny was like, look, are you willing to learn a few things from me? Because you're not licensed, I'm not going to allow you to touch your sister's hair. So she was like, yeah, I'm willing to learn, do what I got to do. And she says she does want to finish school. And her sister was just like, look, I need you to follow through. I know you can do it. And so she was really trying to encourage her sister to let her know, like, I really do believe in you. I know you have the talent. You just need to follow through on stuff. Like, that's it. I know you got it. You're an amazing person. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. So anyway, Johnny ended up taking her to the back and showing her some things and explaining some stuff to her. They asked her if she knew about the color wheel, if she's ever seen it before. She was like, nah, I've seen the Wheel of Fortune. I was done. I was done. I was just like, what is we doing? Like, one of her, the thing that is her favorite thing to do is coloring people's hair, and she's never seen the color wheel. What you mean? What you mean? Okay, y'all, so I'm sorry. I was just so done. I had to pause it all day. I was like, I'm done. She legit said, no, but I've seen the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Lord. Anyway, Johnny ended up showing her how to color hair because she thought that you just plop it on there and do it any kind of way. And he was like, nah, you got to do it a certain way and all this other stuff. He actually was like, look, I'm not going to let you touch your sister's hair, but I'm going to let you do what you're going to do to the weave that's going to be installed when he does the sew-in. Cool. So he ends up showing her the technique, and he said that she did a pretty good job. And so the sister came back. They ended up having him to be the one to do her hair. I would have been excited if I was the sister, because I'd be like, Michelle Obama's stylist actually did my hair. Her hairstylist did my hair. Like, yes, y'all. Hey, look at it. He did it. Johnny Wright did it. Yeah, I've been saying it all. But yeah, y'all. Oh my gosh, I was so done. So they end up showing her next to him. The only thing that he would let her do is literally hold the little bowl thing that they put the actual hair lightener dyes and stuff in while he dips it into there. That's literally the only thing he would let her do the day of when he was going to do her hair. So he ended up coloring the sister's hair, and then he, you know, was going to send her away unless somebody shampoo her hair down and braid it down and do whatever they was going to do to the rest of it that wasn't going to be the leave out. So they ended up doing the reveal. Her hair was really, really cute, and, you know, she looked really good. And so they try to make it seem like they're going to be good. So hopefully they are. But anyway, y'all, hopefully y'all enjoyed this little recap review of what happened on the, I think, 5th episode of To Catch a Beautician. I'll be back in a little while for the 6th episode. I'll see y'all soon. Bye.